The Dan Markel murder case is now in the hands of the jury.
And after about 3 hours of sifting through days of testimony and evidence, they came back with a few questions. ABC's 27 Jada Williams stayed in the courtroom through the night and has details of how the judge responded.
After 9 days of witness testimony, jurors are finally combing through evidence and reviewing testimony to decide if Sigfredo Garcia and Catherine McBenoit are guilty in Dan Markel's murder. But with so much to take in, of course there are questions.
Is Corbett's cell tower mapping available for our consideration?
Jurors are looking to go through evidence presented during trial.
Dear jurors, State Exhibits 93 through 96 are maps related to cell tower information.
But those specific visuals aren't available because they were only used to help show what the witness meant, not as evidence. Other questions were more legal.
Does principle apply to conspiracy?
As the jurors considered the charges, those legal terms tripped them up. According to the jury instructions, principle is basically assigning someone as the shooter in a murder. The jurors also wondering if they have to come to that conclusion while talking about conspiring to kill.
No. Comment, the law of principles does not apply to the conspiracy charge in count 2.
All these questions coming up after hearing attorneys' closing arguments. Their opportunity to make one last case.
All trusting you to render a wise and legal verdict in this case, and based on all the evidence and testimony that y'all have painfully sat through over this long period of time, that verdict should be a verdict of guilty as charged.
Who's shooting who? A gangster killed Dan Markel. Luis Rivera killed Dan Markel.
The less you know, the better. It's also what this government wants from you.
The jurors will continue to deliberate this morning. In studio, Jada Williams, WTXL, ABC 27.